when you start thinking about how you can implement security to help drive business value, I think it ultimately and usually comes back to three key things. We need to look at a demonstrable and sustainable bend in the curve of risk for whatever our organization is. I think that's first and foremost with any cybersecurity solution. But the other areas are having the ability to really control the cost of security controls, and in some case flattening it. And what we typically see, and this is usually what boards like to hear, is how we're freeing up time of our full-time employees to really kind of focus in on treating business risk rather than reactively detecting and responding to it, because that's really focused on damage minimization, right? So looking for cloud-delivered security to really give us a prevention, right? And integrate in with our other tools that help drive down costs. And then finally, and this is kind of an antecedent to information security in general, but is really finding a way to minimize the friction that security adds to the business. So when you think about it, I mean, data loss prevention, nobody in your organization is ever going to say, I really appreciate you guys implementing that. I can get my job done so much better now. So really trying to find a solution that is flexible enough to implement either preventive, detective, or response-based controls, but minimize the friction presented on employee productivity and business velocity, and that's incredibly important, and it was a theme that kept coming up today. When you think about cloud adoption and mobility, essentially what we're doing is we're expanding all of our points of attack ingress and exfiltration egress. So we need to have something that can dynamically provide the level of risk reduction that's accepted to the business in order to move forward. But one of the things that we're seeing with like cloud native application protection and some of these other cloud delivered security solutions is that they are automating a lot of the way that we implement security controls. We're getting away from a lot of the manual effort that has caused us a substantive amount of pain in trying to keep up with.